All right, I started the Virgin Diet principles into my Smart Points this morning, and I started having a smoothie. I'm having the thicker smoothie here, and it actually ended up to be a 9-point smoothie, which kind of surprised me that it's, a lot more than my 2-point. Giving the boys a haircut today. And Shane is up next. This is Isaiah's hair. The child is done. Let me see your hair. Looking good, boys. Nice and clean.
No cheating. He did it again. He did it again. No.
Do you know where to move?
No.
5 places. Tell him good job, Shane.
I'm still itchy. Good job. I'm still having itchy.
All right, lunchtime smoothie, and this one has hemp seeds in it instead of flax.
So everybody went down for a nap. There was a little upset because 2 of the kids misbehaved and I had to deal with it. But I've got some time, so I'll show you what I'm going to do. Up here, in that ceiling, it's kind of low. And so what I wanted to do, I'm sorry, I'm like chewing gum. All right. What I wanted to do was, I've got this paint. Okay, let me show you the color. I don't know if it's going to show up very well. It might. It looks different. It's a little more sky looking. But anyway, I've got a blue, and I'm going to paint a blue sky up there on the ceiling. And then I'm going to put some clouds up there. So it's kind of like going to be a blue sky with a bunch of clouds. And then the brown walls, not the one that's decorative, brown ones are going to be a pale yellow, so then that way the sky will kind of like bounce out a little more, and that's the way I like it.
So here it comes, and I am working up here, and I'm putting the sky in, and I'm leaving big areas of white where I'm going to be bringing the clouds out more. So it's going to be a nice bright sunny ceiling with some white clouds. Okay, before the gym, I had a 0-point snack, just a little salad with some non-fat turkey. Eating dinner, and I am just snacking on the steamed broccoli here while I do that. Here's my dinner tonight. I've got some sprouted lentils, and I've got a bunch of zucchini and a chicken drumstick from yesterday. And that's my Betty. It's the end of the day, and I just wanted to go over with you how it's going, incorporating the Virgin Diet principles into my Smart Points. And for this week, just for this week, I really don't see myself doing this past this week. But it's going okay. It's going okay. I would have to say that I'm watching it. What I've noticed is that the shakes do really well. They're very satiating and they just make me feel great. The problem is that when the shake wears off, I get kind of low blood sugar, and that wasn't happening before. On the way that I normally eat with my Smart Points, it wasn't happening before. And I'm wondering if maybe that has something to do with when I put the oat bran or the oatmeal in the smoothie, it kind of like partially digest it by really whipping it up so that my body doesn't have to do that. And I'm just wondering if that's hitting my blood sugar, messing with my blood sugar a little bit. So I'm a little bit concerned about that, because if it messes with my insulin, it could cause me to actually gain weight. And so I don't want that to happen. But I'm going to be open. My card this week is flexible. I thought it was going to be flexibility, but I just decided flexible, and it's got these cute little doggies doing yoga on it this week. And so I just want to remain open. I want a reminder to remain open, but that's not to do, I don't want to be flexible to do less. I want to be flexible to see things in another light, to do more, in a positive way. So, and then I also want to remember my other words, committed and master, and just kind of like, go ahead. And so also overcomer, so I want to remember those words as I'm working out now and going through this, because one thing that I found out, I did a little exercise at home, and then we went to the gym tonight, and at first, I noticed I was getting low blood sugar and I was getting hungry, and I didn't want to get hangry. I haven't been hangry for a long time, and so I started off in the elliptical, and I just couldn't seem to get it going. I was just getting so upset, and then I got on the bike, and it was getting a little bit better, and I thought, what, I just need to run my intervals, because those are hard and those are like burst training, and when I do that, I know if I can just release those endorphins, those will help me to feel better, and I won't be hungry anymore, and I'm just going to feel good. And that's exactly what happened. So I just said, I just need to be committed to this. I'm going to do this. And I did, and then after that, I was able to just go into the weights and work out, and I felt so great, and my hunger was gone. So I just need to make sure that I push it to that level, and then after that, it was smooth sailing, So anyway, that's how it went. Plus, last time I did the reclining chest flies, I was doing 15 pounds, and then I did 60, and then I did 53. And then I said, well, I'm not having, heavy enough weights. So this time I figured I would go to 1750, but those were busy. So I grabbed the 20s in each hand, and I ended up doing 35 the first set. And then the second set I ended up doing 30. And so I just went ahead and stopped on those chest flies there. But I did I think I could have done more, but I was doing a lot of other arm work before that. And maybe I should have done that first, because I was somewhat fatigued, by that time. So it went really, really well. I think it would be really sore, and it was very profitable, good profitable workout, and I'm very happy with it. This is the first night that I can actually take my ring off of my finger. Yay! Non-scale victory. So since the barbecue and the chip episode, I couldn't move my ring for days. So that's pretty bad. I have to remember this. It's not just a matter of 24 hours, but that barbecue was on Saturday. It is now Tuesday, and I'm just now being able to move my ring off of my finger. So it affects me for quite a few days, and I have to remember that. So anyway, weigh-in is coming up. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm not going to do it tomorrow. I've decided I'm going to wait until Saturday, I believe it is, which is the last weigh-in day. Let me take a look at the calendar. I think it's Saturday, because it's like 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's Saturday. That's the final weigh-in day for the diet bet. So wish me luck, yeah. So anyway, tomorrow's another day. I want to be flexible in everything that I'm doing, but I'm still going to be committed. I'm going to be an overcomer, and I'm just going to stay flexible on this, on this little incorporating the virgin diet into Smart Points. I mean, it's very kind of it's different. I can feel my body is really starting to fight a little bit, but it's, because it's feeling the way that it is, I think maybe it's actually working too. So we'll see. Let's keep going tomorrow. I love you guys a lot, and I will see you then. Bye.